Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's predict the price trend of Tesla stock. I am a swing investor, and I will not consider the price changes of a stock 1 month later. This channel only makes short-term price predictions for stocks, usually 1 to 3 weeks. Welcome to subscribe to this channel. Tesla stock rose strongly on Thursday. The highest intraday increase on that day was 4.8%. The stock price retreated a little at the end of the day, but still retained most of the gains on that day. The trading volume of the stock on Thursday was also significantly higher than the previous 2 trading days. This shows that as the stock price rose further, a lot of funds flowed in and out of the stock. Is this a signal of further surge in the stock price or a price reversal? I think it is the former. In the past 2 weeks, the stock has not risen further, but it has not fallen too much. Technically, the stock is still in a consolidation cycle. The sharp rebound of the stock on Thursday means that the bulls of the stock are still in control of the situation. Although some funds have flowed out of the market recently, the signal of entering the market to take over the chips is also very obvious, indicating that the stock is still supported by the bulls. Tesla recently released its first quarter results, which showed that its revenue and profit fell short of expectations. Total revenue fell 9% from $21.3 billion in the same period last year. Automotive revenue fell 20% to $14 billion from $17.4 billion in the same period last year. Despite this, Tesla's stock price continued to rise after its first quarter results were released, indicating that investors are still optimistic about Tesla stock. Of course, I think capital also plays a role in this. The stock's lowest price in April has lost more than 50% compared to the highest price in December 2024. Such a sharp drop has attracted a lot of long capital to enter the market to buy the bottom in the area below $270 in March and April. So it seems that it is not easy for short sellers to significantly lower the stock price. On Thursday, President Trump's trade agreement with the United Kingdom promoted the rise of the stock market. Although the S&P 500 index retreated in late trading, it still retained some gains on the day. The agreement reportedly includes lower tariffs on British car imports and lower tariffs imposed by the United Kingdom on American cars. Lower tariffs are good for all automakers. GM shares rose 4.1%. Stellantis rose 4.7%. Ford shares rose for most of the day but ended flat. It's still good to see some easing of trade pressures, but Tesla still faces many challenges. These include falling sales, rising costs due to tariffs, and pressure on the Tesla brand from CEO Elon Musk's political activities. Tesla's sales in Germany fell 46% year-on-year in April. This is an improvement from the 62% year-on-year sales decline in the first quarter. However, a decline of 62% to a decline of 46% is not a recovery. Tesla management even mentioned the challenges of brand image in the first quarter earnings call. Tesla has no brand image problem in China, but Wall Street analysts say Trump's trade war has made Chinese car buyers prefer domestic models. This is starting to have an impact. Tesla's sales of electric vehicles made in China fell 6% year-on-year in April. In fact, the situation in China is more complicated. China's economy is in a downward cycle. The fall of the real estate industry has dragged down the economy, and the tariff war with the United States has caused a lot of unemployment, which seems to have a certain impact on all automakers' sales in China. Tesla's sales in China are expected to continue to face downward pressure. From another perspective, Tesla's stock is currently overvalued. Although Tesla's stock price has fallen 40% from its 52-week high, its current trading price is still at a premium level. Tesla's current price-to-earnings ratio is 162, which is higher than its 5-year average price-to-earnings ratio of 115. In this way, Tesla's current stock price is still expensive. Of course, for a hot stock, It is its exclusive privilege to continue to trade at a premium level. Wall Street analysts' overall rating for Tesla's stock in the past 3 months is hold. Among the 38 analysts, buy ratings accounted for 44.7%, hold ratings accounted for 26.3%, and sell ratings accounted for 28.9%. These analysts gave Tesla's stock an average target price of $289, with a high of $450 and a low of $115. Overall, Wall Street analysts' ratings on Tesla stock are still relatively positive. Let's go back to technical analysis. So will the stock rise further in the short term? Through the position distribution data of the stock, we can see that most of the current positions of the stock are distributed in the range of $214.20 to $294.80. $254 is the watershed, and there are a large number of positions distributed in both the upper and lower areas of this price. This shows that the long capital that entered the market at a low level in March and April has not completely withdrawn from the market. But in the past 2 weeks, the stock seems to have been sold by bearish forces in the area above $254. The optimistic thing is that the stock is still maintained at a certain height, indicating that the bulls of the stock have regained the market pricing power. If the stock fails to fall further at the level of $270, the market will most likely push the stock price to a higher level, and the strong rise of the stock on Thursday seems to prove this. If it is measured in months, April seems to be the turning point from the bear market to the bull market. Of course, this conclusion seems a bit early now, because if the stock price rises further, the stock will face a lot of selling pressure from profit-taking. If the market selling pressure is severe, then the stock may still turn to a downward trend again, but this needs further observation. At least in the short term, I think the stock is on track to hit the $326 level. Okay guys, that's my price prediction for Tesla stock. Thanks for watching. If you agree with my analysis, please share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.